Welcome back, everybody. I'm Joe,
I'm Holly.
and together we are
Jolly.
Jolly. All right, guys, we got a new series for you. The one I've been teasing in the live stream for you guys been watching. It's called Rock Chronicles, Untold True Story of Legends.
Right.
So this is going to be some legends. This series will be the stories behind the legends, behind the music, behind the artists, behind the albums in particular.
And it's going to be fun. It'll help us kind of learn about all these different artists and their bands.
Yeah, it helps
And
you
teach
learn
y'all. Yeah.
as well. And I'm sure you guys throw it down below and teach me something.
Exactly.
But before
Help
we get
us out.
started, I would ask you to please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're just a small, little, humble channel trying to grow.
Yeah, ring that bell so you get notified of our daily content, our shorts, and the live streams that we do every night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we go through the best album of all time.
All of them, just like this one.
Yes.
I mean, and what a banger we have on this one. In 1976, Rush was teetering on the edge. Their label was about to drop. The critics didn't get them. The sales weren't there. Everything told them to play it safe. Write a hit. Make something the radio would actually play. Instead, Rush created 2112.
Woo.
A 20-minute rock epic about a dystopian future where music was illegal.
Their label said that it would end their career, but instead it made them legends.
Yep, sure did. Rush's story starts like many rock bands, grinding it out, album after album. Their self-titled debut album in 1974 had a raw, Zeppelin-like energy, but everything shifted when Neil Peart joined later that year.
In which we're all thankful because Peart wasn't just a drummer. He was a thinker, he was a reader, he was someone who would bring science fiction, philosophy, and deeper themes into their lyrics. And that was both a blessing and a risk.
A big risk, a big risk. But by 1975, they released Caress of Steel, a sprawling experimental album.
Yeah.
It had long tracks, fantasy themes, and no hits,
Man.
none. The label hated it. The fans were confused. The tour bombed so badly, the band started calling it the Down the Tubes Tour.
Wow. And then Mercury Records told them flat out, you either make something commercial next time or you're done. That's it.
Yep, it's over. Rush had a choice, play it safe or stay true to themselves. Neil Peart said later, we had nothing to lose. If we're going to go down, we're going to go down in flames.
So they made 2112, an album that opens with a 20-minute suite in 7 parts. No singles, no radio bait, just storytelling, concept, and musicianship turned up to 11.
And that's the truth right there. The 2112 suite told the story of a man living in a future where a totalitarian regime called the Priest of the Temple of Shrinks have banned music, finds a guitar, discovers beauty, and ultimately is destroyed for it.
And it was loosely inspired by Iron Rand's anthem, and that made it controversial, but it also made it powerful.
When the label heard it, they were stunned. This wasn't what they asked for. There was even talk of shelving the album completely.
Wow. But Rush stood their ground, and they believed in what they had created, and they convinced the label to release it.
Yeah, and that was some heavy dude talking. And when fans heard 2112, something clicked. It was daring. It was defiant. And it spoke to people. 2112 went gold in the U.S. Went platinum in Canada.
Wow.
And suddenly Rush wasn't on the edge anymore.
Nope. They were headlining.
Yep, big time. Let's talk about the music itself.
Yep.
I mean, woof.
So Geddy Lee's vocals were wild. They were high-pitched, passionate, theatrical. Alex Lifeson's guitars blended power chords with atmospheric solos, and Neil Peart's drumming, well, it was technically perfect. A machine with a soul.
Perfect. You
He's
can't get
wonderful.
any better.
Arguably the best drummer.
Yeah, but more than anything, 2112 was a statement. Rush proved you didn't have to chase the mainstream to succeed. You could build your own lane, and the fans would find you.
And from this point on, Rush never had to compromise again.
They followed 2112 with a farewell to King's Hemisphere and Permanent Waves, each one more daring than the last.
Woo. Years later, 2112 remains a fan favorite. It's the album that saved Rush because it defined Rush.
Yep. It inspired generations of musicians, from Dream Theater to Foo Fighters. And proved prog rock could be powerful, emotional, and commercially viable.
Yeah. And here's a little fun trivia question for you. Which guitar brand does Alex Lifeson famously play on the 2112 album? Is it a Gibson, a Fender, an Ibanez, or a PRS?
Yeah, and we'll let you know that in the next video.
Yeah.
And so you got a little bit of time.
Throw it down below, y'all.
Throw it down below in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the true story of 2112, the album that nearly ended Rush, but ended up saving them.
And we're so happy that it did. So if you love this story, make sure to like and subscribe for more true tales from Rock Chronicles.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And if you want to help keep these stories coming, there's going to be a tip in there for Streamlabs. You can use it, or you can buy some of the merch that we got coming. We should have some affiliate links in there with all kinds of Rush tips. And, we get a small portion of these buy, so it's a good way to help us. And you get something awesome. And you probably do this stuff awesome too. That'd be great for you. Great for me. Win, win, win.
And thanks for joining us, guys.